What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to give you a quick summary of everything that you need to know when it comes to Lucid, go over a lot of the data points very relevant to a lot of Lucid investors, do a little bit of technical analysis at the end and see what the indicators are saying, and also talk on a massive catalyst why people need to buy into Lucid, another technology piece that will make Lucid a massive disruptor company. But before I get into any of that, you guys know the deal. Smash the thumbs up, definitely helps my channel significantly. For those that are new to the channel, I do daily videos on trending stocks, I do all that fun stuff, so make sure you subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Also, if you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom screen. Greatly appreciate that. With that said, let's get right into it. So I just want to start off by going over short interest for Lucid, because that's been something that's been growing recently. Short interest right now is 16.57. Utilization is 100%. So this is definitely something showing that all the available shares that are out to short are out already. So this, with a good catalyst, could cause a short squeeze. Again, I'm not going to be one of those saying that it's going to go to 5,000 or anything like that, but again, this will be something to watch for. So day by day change, though, it did increase by 0.33%, which works out to be 406,000 additional shares being shorted. Looking at this from an institutional and hedge fund standpoint, a lot more ETFs have been getting into Lucid. As you can see right here, a lot of green. And as you can see, there's been a lot of green over the last little bit. A lot of institutions, hedge funds, and everyone and their dogs are buying Lucid because there's a massive discount. And like I've been bringing up the last couple of videos, as you can see the live ticker going right now, last column is block volume, 1.6 million shares just alone today being purchased by institutions and hedge funds. So again, every single day there's institutions and hedge funds constantly buying this. So when it comes to this info from Fintel, though, it is delayed up to 3 months, because again, when they buy something, they don't have to declare it straight away. So this is why when you do watch my videos, always take a look at the last column, the block volume column, and keeping in line with the huge support from institutions and hedge funds. So this is updated info. So Q3 of 2021, hedge funds did purchase 5.1 million call options, an increase of 53 or 54% from the previous quarter. Huge. And when it comes to all 13 F filers, 27 million total call options. So there is a lot of upside potential when it comes to Lucid, and a lot of hedge funds and institutions do believe there's a lot more upside. And I like to bring this up because a lot of retail investors do like to watch what institutions and hedge funds are doing all the time, because they like to mirror that, right? They like to feel a sense of support, because when it comes down to it, a lot of these have big money. As much as I'd like to say that I'm a big investor, as I'm sure a lot of you are, hedge funds and institutions blow us out of the water. So this is why it is some merit to watching what institutions and hedge funds actually do. So again, I just wanted to bring this up. So before I go over some technical analysis, I just want to go over a massive catalyst as far as tech when it comes to Lucid that will make it a massive disruptor. So looking at this, we did already know this in some aspects. So Lucid Motors reveals the Dream Drive tech to eventually make its EVs autonomous. So it does go through this, saying that it's currently level 2, wants to transition to level 3. And in case you don't know, it does go over the levels right here. So level 0, no driving automation. Level 1, level 2, which is partial driving automation. That is largely what is in the sector right now. This is what they want to try and get to. Level 3, driving automation, conditional driving automation. And then there's several others as well, right? Level 4, level 5. And when it comes down to it, looking here, they do actually have a patent for level 3. If you go through this, this is a level 3 automation. They already have the technology ready and capable of doing that. And going through this is just step 1, right? This is just one step that you get to before level 4. And obviously looking at level 4, this is where a lot of actual companies want to eventually get to down the line. It does remove the human component of that. So again, a human driver is never needed. A level 4 vehicle may not have a steering wheel and pedals. So that might be a big transition. But in reality, once they do get to level 3, it's just one step ahead of the game, right? It's just some minor tweaks to everything that they need, then they could have level 4. But at the end of the day, this is a massive catalyst that they actually do want to have that, and they actually have the technology to do so, or at least a patents capable of doing the level 3. So this in reality is a massive reason why you need to buy Lucid, because they still have a lot of technology that they haven't even put into their actual vehicles as of yet. And with that, just want to transition, do a little bit of technical analysis. So right now, the 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages, as well as Bollinger Bands, Looking at this as well, right now we are currently sitting lower percentile of the Bollinger Bands, and we did break past the 7-day moving average. So in that regard, it does look a little bit of a bear sentiment. Looking at stochastic and RSI, fairly neutral for the most part. Stochastic, anything less than 20 in my opinion is a very strong buying opportunity. RSI is currently at 41, so anything at 30, that is when things get real, because typically RSI and stochastic, those are two indicators that a lot of algorithms from hedge funds and institutions always use as far as a buying opportunity. So not only have they been buying so much as is, typically if RSI was to get a little bit lower, fairly close though, then a lot of algorithms will kick in and a lot more buying will happen from institutions and hedge funds. Momentum, you can see, is currently at -8, so a little bit less of buyers getting into Lucid as of right now. But given the circumstances, I do strongly feel we have been holding support levels fairly strong, especially given the circumstances in the market. So right now, looking at this, just want to show you some resistance and support levels. So first, second, and third. So 37, 38, and 39, fairly tight knit for the most part. You can see we are starting to be a little bit more on the lower end, as you can tell based on the price of what happened this morning. So support levels first, second, and third. So 36, 35, and 34. Overall, there is a lot more upside there. In reality, we're just going to be range bound between here until the next catalyst. In reality, the next catalyst is going to be 2021 deliveries and how many they actually produced versus delivered. So that, in my opinion, will be the next big catalyst to push it up. But again, if they did somehow miss on their production or deliveries, I don't anticipate that whatsoever. But if, for argument's sake, they did, then most likely will be a little bit lower and break past the support levels. So again, it could go either way. In reality, given all the circumstances and proof that we actually do have, especially from Bear's Workshop, tweets, everything like that, it did look like we completely blew those numbers out of the water. So very good reason why you need to buy it right now. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. With that said, let me know your thoughts on Lucid in the comments below. If you haven't already, smash a thumbs up and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and want to support the growth, take a look at my memberships link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom screen. Greatly appreciate that. Also, I do weekly live streams for members only, so even more of an incentive to sign up. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.